Hey everyone, Miss Syed here. Today I'm going to talk to you about the net price calculator. The net price calculator is a tool on almost every college's website that allows students to input some basic financial information and possibly some merit information, depending on the school's particular calculator, that would, once entered, give an estimate of what it would cost the student at this time with the information that was inputted, what it would cost the student to attend the university. So, what this allows students to do is really look at, based on their particular financial situation, how much a school would cost. And it just gives the student a better idea of whether that school is affordable. All right, so I'm going to show you one example of the net price calculator and how universities sort of set it up. We are going to use our U of I, University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign's website, and navigate through their net price calculator. So usually, colleges will either have an admissions tab on their main page, or they'll have a financial aid tab separate from admissions. So here, if you go to admissions and then we click on financial aid, there'll be a bunch of different information around financial aid. So if you scroll down, some schools make it hard to find the net price calculator, and some schools make it a little bit easier. One of the ways to kind of find it, at least on U of I's website, they're putting it under estimating your aid. Sometimes if you can't find it, or if it's hard to find, if you just type it into the search bar, net price calculator, it should pop up pretty easily in the search if it's available on the website. So we'll go through into estimating your aid, and then you'll see net price calculator and financial aid estimator. So it gives you some information about the net price calculator, and they're sort of just whatever the university feels is important for you to know. Click on estimate aid. Are you an Illinois resident? So yes. Select the program of study. We'll just say, this one doesn't really matter, so let's just choose biology. Are you an independent student? So if you're 24 years or older, if you're married, dependent children, or a veteran, then you would check yes. Most of our students are not. They are dependent students, so no for that. The estimated family contribution, if you do not know this information, that's fine. It is something that you get from filling out FAFSA, which is the free financial aid application that we use to fill out for federal and state aid. For right now, we can just leave this blank since we don't know it. Then you would hit continue. We'll just go with default married. Number of, I'll just put 4. Number of people attending college, I will put 1. That would be the student themselves. Parent income, I could just put something, just a random number. Parent income was earned by, we'll say, both parents. This is a number that, again, I'll put just a random number in there. This is available from your 2019 or 2020 tax return, depending on whatever year you're filling that out. We'll put 0 for assets. We'll put 0 for all of the student income, just for the example. All right, so these are all, so what it does is it asked for, in this particular situation, just financial information, right? So this is what they're estimating that I will need to pay as a student going to U of I. So tuition and fees is $21,870. Room and board is listed as $12,494. Books and supplies is $1,200. Other expenses, if we click on that, it could be personal expenses, transportation, if you need a laptop, things like that would be under personal expenses. So the cost of attendance for U of I right now is $38,064. According to what I've inputted based on my financial information, they are estimating that I will get $4,000 worth of aid, which makes my total cost of attendance $34,061, right? If I clicked on scholarships, It says it's awarded on various factors, right? So if you are going for a sports scholarship, that might not be in here. Certain academic scholarships may not be in here, right? Grants are more based on financial need, so sometimes grants are a little bit more accurate when it comes to this because they're able to see your financial information. However, this number, this 34,061, is just an estimate. It could be lower based on scholarships that the student receives. It could also be a little bit higher, but it does give you a sense of, will I get something from this school or not? So we highly, highly recommend that students do the net price calculator for each school because it does give an estimate at least of what you may have to pay based on your EFC and based on your financial information. And then it goes, if you scroll down, particularly if the U of I one goes into some additional estimates, what kind of loan students might be able to get, things like that. So again, a net price calculator is really, it's a great way to see sort of what a school, what a college can cost you, as well as just know that every school has to have one on their website. So if you are having difficulty finding a net price calculator for a college that you're interested in, please type it in the search bar or reach out to your counselor and we can definitely help you figure out where that is on the school's website. Thank you very much.